Okay, so I am going to be uploading a different video today. I'll probably delay this one by a day or two depending on if more content gets released before Cyrene's actual official launch. But I think that the other video that I delayed yesterday because of the Exotale Myriad Celestia trailer is more important than this one by quite a significant margin. But I am looking forward to seeing how Cyrene actually performs at E0. And this will provide that, hopefully. I have no idea who's going to be a guest. I'd think that it'd be Fanon, but it could be someone else. It could be potentially the Trailblazer if they really want to go out there, but, you know, we'll see. No, man. No, man. Please, no. Oh, what? Oh, okay, she's gonna do her own. Really, man. They're really doing this. They're really doing this. I hope that Cyrene's VA gets paid well, even for the stupid noises. There we go. There we go.
No, wait. You can speak human language?
Of course I can speak human language.
It took you a bit.
So earlier?
Mr. Albert's mem sounds were so cute that I forgot to remind you.
Ha! Troll.
On purpose? Or
Yes.
was it an accident?
Of course it's on
How can a
purpose.
cute pink fairy have any evil intentions?
Ha, about that. About that. Did you see Everknight's intentions?
Cyrene is an ice character following the
Yes.
from the naive and innocent Mem to the youthful and lively Cyrene. She's accompanied everyone on this long journey.
Yes.
That soft but strong-willed girl with moments of wild imagination as magnificent as dancing petals. That's me.
As magnificent as dancing petals is a direct reference to how Elysia referred to herself.
Girls are all great archers.
About that, yeah.
Master March holding archery classes in Amphoreus. With her skill,
Yeah,
Cyrene creates a
they're
zone
directly
that allows for
referencing the
no
fact
turn.
that both of the girls who have pink hair were tied to the remembrance each are archers. Yeah, fair. We'll take that.
Technique, Cyrene creates a special dimension around
Yeah,
herself.
pretty.
Allied characters within
It's
this
pretty as
dimension
hell.
gain a movement speed boost. Enemies within this dimension will enter this moment forever state, unable to move or detect allies.
Oh, that feels oddly fitting, considering what happened in the Exotale yesterday.
Watch me turn this place into a pretty little temple with a single tap.
While
Nice.
Cyrene is on the field, damage dealt by all allies increases. When combat begins,
Okay.
Cyrene takes action. All allies gain one stack of future. When allied targets take action, future transforms into recollection. In
Okay.
addition, Cyrene can also gain recollection through using her basic attack and skill. When she's gained 24 recollection points, Cyrene can
It
use
seems
her
like to me, Remembrance characters are the best ones for building that stack.
When
Yes.
Cyrene uses her ultimate for the first time, she activates all teammates' ultimates and dispels Croc control
Yeah, the
debuffs
fact
of
that
all
she's just
allies.
able to do
Meanwhile,
that.
she
Let's
transforms
go.
into her own memo sprite.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's something.
Summon yourself.
I can finally fly like Mem.
After
Ha!
transforming, Cyrene can use her even more powerful enhanced basic attack, which deals ice damage to a designated
This
enemy
girl
target.
has
All
Elysia's
enemies,
ego.
while she gains
In a way,
recollection.
she's a contrast of
And
Elysia,
when she
though.
transforms,
Fanon
she
is
will
more like
immediately deploy her
Elysia than
skill
she
self.
is outside
The
of
effects
design
are
and
permanent.
inspiration and
The
kit.
temple I build becomes even prettier.
Yeah, it does.
Compliment me.
Her and March are just an echo chamber of stroking ego. Oh my god.
This ode to all lives that can be used on allies.
Ah, speaking of Everknight, hi.
Can be used on enemies.
Why would you use on enemies when you can buff your allies, though? Yeah, that's a direct reference.
Remember to wish upon a shooting star.
Using this ode to all lives, the most bright Cyrene can increase the damage dealt by a target ally.
Yes.
Impressive, huh?
When the
Yes,
target
it
has the
is.
most bright skill,
The
this ode to all
animations,
lives
man.
is a Chrysos Heirs. The
They're
ability's
so
effect will be
pretty.
replaced by a special blessing effect. I'll let my colleague Carmela explain this.
Okay.
Everyone.
It's been a while since we've seen you.
Here's the beautiful Miss Carmela.
You're too nice.
And most charming Miss Mem. Let me host this part on behalf of Mr. Albert.
Yeah,
Cyrene can
pretty.
provide every Chrysos Heir with different kinds of help. In other words, she can provide a total of 14 exclusive buffs to her 13 Chrysos Heir friends and herself. After using the Memo Sprite skill on
Okay,
a
we actually have an idea of what one of them does, fully translated and not in the unique language.
May romance never be absent.
After using the Memo Sprite skill
Ooh,
on Tree,
okay.
Tree can deal more damage to enemies in the current battle.
May passage never have farewells.
After using the skill on Mighty, he can immediately take action. If he is in the Vendetta state, he can unleash a crit damage boosted version of God
Huh.
Save Me God.
Okay.
Strife be crowned king.
After using the Memo Sprite
The
skill
unique
on
little
Castles, the
poses.
upper limit of New Blood is
We
doubled
knew
in the
about
current
this
battle,
one. This
and
was
none
in
of them can
the
deal more
special
damage.
program.
May life and death sprout new buds.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Anaxa, his damage frequency and strength will increase.
May reason enlighten.
Okay.
When Hyacinth is on the team,
Oh,
he
God.
can deal even more damage
When
after
Blank
Cyrene
uses
her
Memo Sprite skill, huh?
If Cyrene uses the skill on Hyacinth, it can also regenerate energy for her.
Why
May the
Blank?
sky heal the twilight.
After using the Memo Sprite
Oh,
skill on
God.
Cypher can reduce the defense of all enemies, especially the patron in the current battle.
Fair
And
enough.
she outputs increased damage.
That works.
May trickery remain a game.
After using the
Ah,
Memo Sprite skill
boy!
on Tynan, he will immediately get core
This
flames
one was
and
talked
rapid
about in the special
transformation
program
after
as well. He
transforming.
just does not
In his
care.
transformed state, his combat capabilities will be boosted based on the
Wait,
number
why
of surface
fire
weapons.
damage? What?
May world bearing ignite the
Wait,
dawn.
wait. That means that potentially an attack spear might actually be better than his physical damage one, which unintentionally benefits me because I have a better attacks up for him than I do a bloody physical damage one. But look, after using an attack, he deals multiple instances of additional damage, with each instance dealing fire additional damage to one random enemy. Meaning he's dealing fire damage as well as physical, meaning attack is actually better for him. How weird. Why did they do that? I get it looks like he's scorching the earth, but come on. That seems suboptimal. They could have done it as physical, and it would have actually worked with him better. Okay.
Core flames.
May world bearing ignite the dawn.
Yes.
After using
The
Memo
World
Sprite skill on
Bearer,
Hyacinth,
damn right.
Hyacinth can activate her ultimate faster. In the current battle, she can also deal DOT more frequently on enemies.
May the ocean strum a feast.
After using the Memo
Also, additionally, I don't know how I feel about the idea that now we have characters that are made specifically to buff certain characters when it comes to scaling and power creep. Because it means that if the Chrysos Heirs get completely scaled out, it means that Cyrene's basically a worthless pull. She will keep the meta for longer, but once her capabilities get crept, and it also means in the future we might have to be prepared for more characters to get released that specifically buff individuals who are named. I don't know how I feel about that, because I don't think it's very friendly to newer players. I think that ultimately, long term, if you look at it a certain way, most of the characters are better for certain characters than others anyway. But I don't know if having specific buffs like this is wise. It's kind of another situation where I feel a little awkward about the direction of power creep. Like with Castorus's passive.
Sprite skill on Ceridra, the character with military merit can more quickly launch another coup de main in the battle after the first.
Okay.
May law walk into the stars.
The thing is, this one's a bit weird, because ideally, based on my understanding of Cyrene's kit, you would want to build her stacks as quickly as feasibly possible in a Feynman comp, and then use it immediately on him. Meaning, you won't get to use some of these buffs on the other characters in that team. Because at that point, they're not able to return to the field, because Feynman is the only character present during his ult.
After using the
Hey, I go!
Everknight's damage output and support abilities in battle will be increased, and the damage
Ha.
rotation will be
More
smoother.
crit damage bonus,
May
I'll
time
take
watch
that.
over the Evernight.
Whenever Don Hung Promancer Terrai is on the team,
Ah, boy.
Cyrene's Memo Sprite skill enhances the damage dealt by the Bondmaid and Soul Dragon.
Hey!
The Memo Sprite skill on Dong Hung PT also further increases his protective ability.
May the earth protect the road ahead.
After using the Memo Sprite skill on Remembrance Trailblazer, the Trailblazer and Mem can deal more damage in the current battle. And after the Trailblazer uses their enhanced basic attack, Memo Sprite Cyrene will
It's also still neat that they're creating a new, like, gist up. That's a cute little quote, but we'll listen to it in a second. It's neat that they're creating the possibility that the Trailblazer's kit can actually be upgraded now beyond base functionality and get bonuses to what it can even do. And that means long term we could revisit the old paths that the Trailblazers already unlocked and buff them.
May the Trailblaze fulfill the promise of love.
Cyrene will obtain stories after she summons her Memo Sprite and uses the Memo
Go
Sprite
to
skill.
Blanca.
With the required number of stories, Memo Sprite Cyrene will immediately act and use Minuet of Blooms and Plumes. The more her teammates provide...
Oh, look!
the more damage
Remembrance
deals.
comp. I wonder why.
May the world be as we wish.
Hey!
The story that began with love also ends with love.
Atta girl.
Yes, it will. Let's sum it up. Miss Cyrene can provide teammates with many different powerful support effects, which are highly effective in different teams. As long as Miss Cyrene is present, all allies can deal increased damage. Her skill can also cause all allies' attacks to deal additional true damage. After
Let's
fully
go,
swapping
March.
her own
Kill.
teammates' actions, Miss Cyrene can use her ultimate, activate all allies' ultimates, and transform into a Memo Sprite. As a Memo Sprite, Miss Cyrene can use 2 different Memo Sprite skills to either deal damage to enemies or to increase damage dealt by her teammates. If the teammate who receives the Memo Sprite skill buff is a Chrysos Heir, or if there are Chrysos Heirs on the team, Miss Cyrene will provide exclusive buffs to enhance the role of each Chrysos Heir friend in battle.
To sum up the summary, don't mess with beautiful girls with pink hair.
Yes!
Right.
Yes!
But these goth fanatics don't seem to agree and are demanding...
Also, she has a little she has the Amphoreus slash Mobius strip symbol on her heel. I just saw that. That's kind of great.
And enters battle fully prepared. Thanks to the effects of Cyrene's technique, Cyrene deploys
So does
her
she
skills
apply
during
it only
upon
one
entering
at a
battle.
time,
This
or?
makes the team's attacks deal additional true damage.
Let's go.
They strike
So I
out
was
the
right
eye.
about my
Continues to
interpretation
deal
of
damage.
what her
Thanks to
kit
Cyrene's
could
talent,
possibly
the team
do
can
in being an
greater
upgraded
damage,
version of
while Cyrene is
Trailblazer.
on
It
Due
just
to the
goes
effects
way
of Cyrene's
harder
traits,
than that.
After her speed reaches a certain threshold, damage dealt by allies is further increased.
Nice.
Before devastating
Okay.
assault, the enemy is beaten to a pulp.
Still, the enemy refuses to submit,
Bring
planning
it.
to attack while the squad's on cooldown. But Miss Cyrene won't give the opponent that chance.
Bring it.
Miss Cyrene and her teammates' previous actions granted her recollection, and now she's fully stacked with it. She unleashes her ultimate, summoning the Memo Sprite, and immediately
Let's
activates her
see.
teammates' ultimate.
Yeah, it doesn't care. That's proof it doesn't care. So she buffed Casteris's, who doesn't run on energy at all. So yeah, no, she does not care what way the ally has of stacking their ult. Meaning she'd technically work for Acheron as well in the ult department. She wouldn't be Optimum by any stretch. It's just the idea of unique stacks don't matter. She's going to work for giving Finn and his ult. She's going to work for giving Casteris her ult. She's going to work for giving Acheron her ult.
Her Memo Sprite skill on Miss Casteris and Miss Evernight, boosting their combat capabilities.
Okay.
Her own special blessing is also...
No, let's go back.
and Miss activates her teammates' ultimates. Then she uses her Memo Sprite skill on Miss Casteris and Miss Evernight, boosting their
She can do 2 at once then.
combat capabilities.
Interesting.
Her own special blessing is also triggered. She immediately gains 1 extra turn and uses Minuet of Blooms and Plumes, destroying the enemy.
Let's go.
The second wave of enemies arrives.
Oh, they're
This time,
dead.
The enemy's even tougher, but the squad isn't worried.
It's Remembrance
Cyrene's
Con. Why would they care?
has never been more powerful. Thanks to the effects of Cyrene's Memo Strike skill, Evernight's
Let's
damage and
go.
abilities have been boosted.
Kill, March, kill.
Cyrene also obtains Ode Disguise. This allows little Ika to deal more
Hey, the pony already did enough damage.
with the added effect of
It already was threatening to eat Ligus.
Barely holding on. Finally, Cassius consumes 200%
Let's
of
go.
blood to summon Netherwing, and with Cyrene's blessing, Netherwing is capable of dealing massive damage. In one cataclysmic explosion, the enemy is completely reduced to ashes. Ah, and that's a wrap.
Good riddance.
Damn right.
Confetti!
Let's go.
Actually, since you now have a human form, why did you come on this show as ma'am?
To save on
Because
assets.
if I showed up in this form, I'd get to hear Mr. Albert speak in mem language.
This little... ha!
Huh? Did I miss something? Can Mr. Albert demonstrate again? Recording on.
Oh, don't you even think about it.
Aw, so mean.
Well, actually, it's because I started this Amphoreus journey with you two as Mem. So I wanted to say farewell as Mem too.
Farewell!
My farewell.
Just as every
Rude.
story has an ending, your journey in Amphoreus must also
Okay.
come to an end.
Okay, your journey,
We'll
good.
see each other
Better.
again?
As long as our tales are still sung, we will always be able to reunite in memories.
Good,
We're
small.
almost out of time, so let's give a final callback.
Let's go.
Call back.
Let's
Farewell,
go.
Mr. Silver Tongued Owl, and Miss Diligent and Headstrong Intellitron.
What the hell? Bye! Where did all the hairs come from? Oh, music. Bye. Okay, yeah, no. Back they go.
Floating down.
Thank you both for your contributions on this journey. Conclusion.
Thanks, Scrollum. Oh, and Herta.
Fuck off. Now it's time for the Cosmic Alliance to make preparations.
Let's
Before
go.
that, I'll use you next time as well.
Yay!
So please give me a softer landing.
Rest in pieces, bird. Rest in pieces. Okay, they had me very worried for a second there. Also, I'm just gonna like that. Let's see the description. I didn't expect her to turn up, but sure. Don't fear the desolate void. Don't be unnerved in the wilderness. Don't worry about the passage of time as we venture into the unknown vastness. For the story you tell is both fleeting and eternal. For that blank page is called the future. Goodbye and then nice to meet you. Stay tuned for the Interastral Peace Entertainment's special program, Keeping Up with Star Rail, Cyrene, a blank verse for the future. We give Mem all the love for one, and for two, I hope her VA gets paid very bloody well. It was nice to see everyone else kind of have a nosy in on this. Camilla did appear at the beginning of this, of the Keeping Up with Star Rails associated with the Flame Chasers, so it's nice to see her reappear. And Herta and Scrollum showing up and being prepared for the upcoming fight makes me smile. Even though seeing her actually after yesterday is very, very rough for me. Poor girl, I still feel awful for her. Seeing her potentially get thrown to a side by Noose as a sacrifice so that Iron Tomb gets ahead is kind of rough, because there's no way that Noose didn't know. It's rude. So, this isn't all that I've got to look at today, but the other bit is actually going to give, hopefully, some clarity on what exactly is going on in her kit. So, hopefully you guys will have fun with this when it comes out. It'll be a day later, it'll be on the 30th, if there's nothing else that gets uploaded. And if not, then it might be delayed even slightly more, depending on what it is. Like, I want to keep up to date with all of the stuff that's getting released, it's just I feel like I have to upload the video I delayed yesterday because of the Exotale, because it was so essential to cover. I feel like now is the time to cover the thing I think actually matters when it comes to Star Rail and my concerns. I'm still looking forward to Cyrene's kit. I am anticipating bringing her home. I have loved Amphoreus' story from the get-go. I think they've done a lot of service to their homage to Elysian Realm while tweaking things about it in nice ways. Like, to me, Cyrene has more in common in a way, outside of inspiration, with Kevin Castellana than she does Elysia. While for Fanon, it's the opposite. He has more in common with Elysia's intentions for the world in sacrificing himself to give the opportunity for a future to others. While Cyrene is willing to create a state of stagnation to prevent the ending that they all wanted to face and either surpass or avoid, like Kevin did with Project Stigmata. I think it's a really neat comparison that adds so much to both of them. And I'm looking forward to seeing how the ending actually plays out. And digging through this girl's kit. I'm looking forward to digging through her profile, getting her story, getting her voice lines. It'll be after I complete the story, but still, the point stands. Hopefully you'll have fun with me on doing that, and take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.